A massive wave just hit the NFL news cycle as the Dallas Cowboys officially land one of the most dynamic tight ends in the league. Sports press sources have confirmed that David Njoku, formerly with the Cleveland Browns, is now a Dallas Cowboy, signing what insiders are calling a bomb contract that could shift the entire balance of offensive power in the MC. This blockbuster move didn't just surprise fans, it sent shockwaves through front offices across the league. With this bold signing, the Cowboys are sending one unmistakable message. They're all in for a championship run in 2025. The news broke early this morning, with multiple reporters confirming the details. David Njoku, who had recently been the subject of trade rumors, was quietly negotiating with Dallas behind the scenes. Cowboys ownership, led by Jerry Jones and Executive Vice President Stephen Jones, moved swiftly and decisively to secure Njoku's services. The final agreement? A multi-year deal worth a staggering amount that reflects Dallas's belief in Njoku as the perfect weapon to complete their offensive arsenal. The full financial details have not yet been disclosed, but early estimates put the deal north of $70 million with significant guarantees. So why David Njoku? What makes this such a powerful signing? Let's talk about what he brings to Dallas. First off, Njoku is a physical mismatch nightmare. Standing at 6'4", weighing over 245 pounds, and possessing elite athleticism, he's one of the few tight ends in the NFL who can stretch the field vertically while also dominating underneath. His catch radius is elite, and his ability to make contested catches in traffic has made him a quarterback's best friend. During his time with the Browns, Njoku battled through quarterback changes and injuries, yet consistently flashed Pro Bowl talent. He's coming off one of his most productive seasons, where he racked up over 800 receiving yards and hauled in 7 touchdowns, all while often being the focal point of defensive coverages. In Dallas, with Dak Prescott distributing the ball and surrounded by other elite targets like CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks, Njoku may finally realize his full potential in a balanced, explosive offense. Sources close to the Cowboys' coaching staff say this move wasn't just about talent, it was about fit. Offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer has been pushing for a true hybrid tight end who can do it all. While Jake Ferguson has shown promise and contributed solidly, Njoku brings a different level of explosiveness and versatility. Schottenheimer reportedly sees Njoku as the final piece in a scheme that's designed to overwhelm defenses with speed, physicality, and unpredictability. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy has always valued tight ends who can dominate the middle of the field and create mismatches in the red zone. With Njoku, he now has a Swiss Army knife player who can line up inline, in the slot, or even out wide, forcing defenses to make tough decisions. Do you cover him with a linebacker and risk getting burned deep? Or do you assign a safety and leave other stars in one-on-one situations? One of the most important implications of this move is how it impacts Dak Prescott. Dak has long thrived when he has reliable, athletic tight ends who can extend plays and provide security blankets on third downs. Njoku's ability to run crisp routes, gain yards after catch, and block effectively in both pass and run sets means he'll be on the field almost every snap. The chemistry between Dak and Njoku is expected to build quickly, especially with minicamps and training camp approaching fast. But beyond the X's and O's, this signing is a massive psychological boost for the team and its fan base. For years, Cowboys fans have watched other teams make bold moves, while Dallas stayed quiet. Now, with this signing, the front office is showing that they're no longer content with simply competing, they're aiming to dominate. Adding Njoku isn't just about today's roster. It's a commitment to winning now, showing belief in Dak, and surrounding him with the kind of playmakers needed to go deep into the postseason. NFL insiders are already weighing in, with some calling this the best offseason move so far. Former players, analysts, and coaches have praised the Cowboys for addressing one of the few remaining gaps in their offense. And with Njoku only 28 years old, this isn't a short-term rental. It's a long-term investment in a player entering his prime, with years of high-level production still ahead. Defensive coordinators across the league are surely scrambling. How do you scheme against a team that can go three wide with Cooks, Lamb, and Gallup, then add Njoku into the mix, either in line or motioning out? If you focus on the outside receivers, Njoku can feast in the seam. If you double him, it opens up lanes for Pollard and Jarek Hunter in the run game. This kind of versatility is what makes championship-caliber offenses. Also, don't underestimate what this does to Dallas's red zone efficiency. Last year, the Cowboys had moments of inconsistency inside the 20-yard line. Too many drives stalled and ended in field goals. With Njoku's size and catch radius, expect that to change immediately. Dak now has a go-to target who can box out defenders, win jump balls, and make the kind of physical plays that turn close games into wins. There's also a culture component here. David Njoku is known as a locker room leader. In Cleveland, he earned respect not just for his talent, but for his work ethic, attitude, and mentoring of younger players. With a Cowboys team that includes plenty of young talent, his presence adds maturity and professionalism. The team sees him as someone who will not only perform on the field, but elevate the entire unit off it. As for the reaction across the league, it's been nothing short of explosive. Social media exploded as the news broke, with fans cheering the boldness of the movie, and analysts racing to evaluate what this means for the MC hierarchy. Some believe this instantly makes Dallas a Super Bowl favorite. Others are waiting to see how it all clicks on the field. But one thing's for sure, nobody is sleeping on the Cowboys anymore. For Cleveland, it's the end of an era. Njoku was drafted with high expectations, and while he delivered many memorable moments, the Browns' ever-changing quarterback situation and offensive instability may have prevented him from reaching his true ceiling. In Dallas, he gets a fresh start, with an elite quarterback, an aggressive play caller, and a roster that's built to contend. From a contractual standpoint, the Cowboys structured the deal wisely, reportedly spreading out cap hits and maintaining flexibility for future extensions, including potential long-term deals for Dak and CeeDee Lamb. It's another sign that Dallas is thinking long-term, building a core that can contend year after year rather than going all in on a one-season run. Training camp is now going to be must-see for fans and media alike. Everyone will be watching to see how quickly Njoku adapts to the Cowboys system, how his chemistry with Dak develops, and how the offense evolves with such a dynamic new piece. Early indications are that Njoku is already in top shape and eager to prove he's more than just a splash signing. He wants to be the difference maker. As the NFL regular season nears, keep your eyes on the Cowboys. With David Njoku now in the fold, expectations have soared. Fans are dreaming of playoff runs, big catches in January, and maybe even a ticket to the Super Bowl. Njoku's signing represents more than just a new player. It's a shift in attitude, a sign that Dallas is not content with mediocrity. The pressure is on, the spotlight is bright, and the stage is set. The Cowboys have made their statement. David Njoku is in Dallas. The contract is massive. The expectations are higher than ever. And if everything clicks the way the front office believes it will, this could be the signing that takes America's team from contender to champion. Stay tuned, because this season just got a whole lot more exciting. And for the Cowboys, the time is now.